USB-based AIM 1553 bus module, or if you're working with a PCIe-based 1553 card, then this is the first boot up following installation. Now if we take a look at the Windows Device Manager, we'll see that the hardware is not recognized yet. And of course the reason is that no driver has been installed. A UAC dialog pops up when you run the driver installation program, but the screen recording software didn't see it. Just click OK to proceed. The API installs first, and then the drivers. Be sure this option to update firmware is checked, because the firmware is matched to the driver software running on the host computer. The firmware update program runs in a Windows command console. Now when the firmware update completes, a power off is required. It's actually the last step of the firmware update, so the software helpfully schedules the shutdown in 1 minute. I always give it a P keystroke to postpone the shutdown just so I can shut everything down on my own terms, like when I'm ready, which is right now. Okay, we've rebooted Windows. The first thing we want to do is verify that Windows has access to the AIM 1553 device, either a card installed in a slot or in this case a USB module connected to the computer. Good, the device is working properly. And then it's a good idea to run a little sample utility that reads various parameters from the board and performs a self-test. For the first three options, just press Enter to get the default, and then in the menu select item number 1, which is Print Board Versions. Now, up here near the top of the versions info, the hardware is identified along with the serial number. In this case, it's an ASC 1553-1 with serial number 9. The serial number is what PBA Pro will look for. In other words, PBA Pro is tied to specific hardware from AIM, not to any specific host computer. And then further down toward the end of the output, the version IDs in this version info section are very important if you ever need to contact AIM technical support. And then at the bottom you see the self-test reports a couple of zeros, which means everything passed. Any non-zero value is an ID for which test failed.